You're generating leads, but how many are actually becoming customers? The data is clear. Responding to a lead in under 1 minute can increase conversions by a staggering 391%. Yet the average business takes 47 hours to respond, not minutes, hours. This massive gap is precisely where qualified leads go cold and deals are lost to your faster competitors. So how do you close that gap? We're about to break down the data to show you the exact times to text to win. First, why text? Your SMS message is open 90 to 98% of the time. Email sits around 20%. And it isn't just about opens. The average response rate for SMS is 45%. For email, it's a mere 6%. Psychologically, a text feels personal, like a note from a friend. This lowers resistance and invites immediate engagement. Now, let's go deeper on speed. A foundational study found leads contacted within just 5 minutes are 21 times more likely to qualify. Think of a lead's interest like a burning fuse. In the first minute, it's blazing hot. By 30 minutes, it's often just cold ash. So, the number one rule is clear. Respond instantly. But for proactive outreach, what is the best time to send that first text? Before we get to the specific times, you need to understand the why. What's happening in the lead's mind right after they reach out? The answer is a concept called cognitive momentum. When someone fills out a form, their focus on solving their problem is at its absolute peak. Responding instantly uses that momentum. You are joining the conversation they started. Delay allows that momentum to die. Okay, for proactive texts, the data points to clear windows. Midday is strong. Think 10 a.m. to noon, and again from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. The best days? Data suggests Thursday, Friday, and Saturday show strong engagement, with Friday often best for conversions. Just as vital are the times to avoid. Never text before 9 a.m. or after 9 p.m. local time. It's intrusive and can violate regulations. So, is Thursday at 2 p.m. the magic bullet for everyone? Not so fast. The data gets much more interesting with specific industries. For B2B leads, you must respect the workday. Stick to standard business hours, 9 to 5, with Tuesday through Thursday being peak days. For retail and B2C, the rules shift. Peak engagement often happens around lunch, from noon to 2 p.m., and early evenings from 5 to 7 p.m. But there's a problem. If everyone knows the best time to text, your message gets lost in the noise. So how do you stand out? Here's a pro tip. Send your texts at slightly off-peak times. Instead of 2 p.m. on the dot, try 2:13 p.m. It feels more organic. You stand out not by texting more, but by texting smarter. This means layering multiple strategies on top of simple timing. The biggest layer is personalization. The right message at the wrong time is useless. And so is the wrong message at the right time. Another non-negotiable rule? Time zone awareness. A 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time text that hits California at 11 a.m. might work, but in London, it's 7 p.m. This leads us to the most honest truth of all. The data is clear. There is no single, universal, best time to text a lead. So with all these rules and nuances, how do you build a real strategy? You create a hierarchy of what matters most. The hierarchy begins here. Recall that 391% boost from a 1-minute response? For inbound leads, the best time is always immediately. For proactive outreach, blend the general rules with your specific context. Start with the Thursday afternoon data, then add your B2B filter. The final, expert layer? Combine personalization with that off-peak timing trick. A tailored message at 10:47 a.m. cuts through the noise. And how do you know if your strategy is working? You don't guess. You A/B test different send times and let your own data guide you. So let's recap the playbook. First, prioritize instant speed for new leads. Second, tailor general best times to your specific industry. If you recall one thing, it's this. The gap between a 1-minute and 30-minute response is a canyon where your deals go to die. Stop relying on anecdotal advice and start using this data. This is how you move from hoping for a response to engineering a conversation. Your action item is simple. Review your lead response system today. Can you get it under 5 minutes? Now you know why you must.